Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 9, Book 93, number 594. Narrated by Zaid bin Khalid. It rained, because of the Prophet's invocation for rain, and the Prophet said, Allah said, some of my slaves have become disbelievers in me, and some others, believers in me. Volume 9, Book 93, number 595. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, Allah said, if my slaves loves the meeting with me, I too love the meeting with him. And if he dislikes the meeting with me, I too dislike the meeting with him. See Hadith number 514, Volume 8. Volume 9, Book 93, number 596. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, Allah said, I am to my slave as he thinks of me, i.e. I am able to do for him what he thinks I can do for him. See Hadith number 502. Volume 9, Book 93, number 597. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, a man who never did any good deed, said that if he died, his family should burn him and throw half the ashes of his burnt body in the earth and the other half in the sea, for by Allah, if Allah should get hold of him, he would inflict such punishment on him as he would not inflict on anybody among the people. But Allah ordered the sea to collect what was in it, of his ashes, and similarly ordered the earth to collect what was in it, of his ashes. Then Allah said, to the recreated man, why did you do so? The man replied, for being afraid of you, and you know it very well. So Allah forgave him. Volume 9, Book 93, number 598. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. I heard the Prophet saying, if somebody commits a sin and then says, O my Lord, I have sinned, please forgive me. And his Lord says, my slave has known that he has a Lord who forgives sins and punishes for it. I therefore have forgiven my slave his sins. Then he remains without committing any sin for a while and then again commits another sin and says, O my Lord, I have committed another sin, please forgive me. And Allah says, my slave has known that he has a Lord who forgives sins and punishes for it. I therefore have forgiven my slave his sin. Then he remains without committing any another sin for a while and then commits another sin, for the third time, and says, O my Lord, I have committed another sin, please forgive me. And Allah says, my slave has known that he has a Lord who forgives sins and punishes for it. I therefore have forgiven my slave his sin. He can do whatever he likes. Volume 9, Book 93, number 599. Narrated by Abu Sa'id. The Prophet mentioned a man from the people of the past or those who preceded you. The Prophet said a sentence meaning, Allah had given him wealth and children. When his death approached, he said to his sons, what kind of father have I been to you? They replied, you have been a good father. He told them that he had not presented any good deed before Allah, and if Allah should get hold of him he would punish him. So look, he added, when I die, burn me, and when I turn into coal, crush me, and when there comes a windy day, scatter my ashes in the wind. The Prophet added, then by Allah, he took a firm promise from his children to do so, and they did so. They burnt him after his death, and threw his ashes on a windy day. Then Allah commanded to his ashes, "Be, and behold, he became a man standing." Allah said, "O my slave, what made you do what you did?" He replied, "For fear of you." Nothing saved him then but Allah's mercy, so Allah forgave him. Volume 9, Book 93, number 600. Narrated by Anas. I heard the Prophet saying, "On the day of resurrection I will intercede and say, O my Lord, admit into paradise, even those who have faith equal to a mustard seed in their hearts." Such people will enter paradise, and then I will say, "O Allah, admit into paradise, even those who have the least amount of faith in their hearts." Anas then said, "As if I were just now looking at the fingers of Allah's apostle."